the May update, which should be the last one before it runs, and I'll have a video of the first start as well as numerous videos driving it this year. Yeah, all the body parts in the last video are all painted now and mounted. So that diffuser I made out of aluminum. I got my HKS high power muffler on here. 2.5-inch straight pipe all the way up to the header. Got my plate. And for those of you who don't know, look up that or the history of the name Datsun or the company, and it'll make more sense. I didn't just misspell it. I've got my rims and tires back on. My side skirt I made is on. And that's pretty close to what I did with the car on Forza when I was planning this build, when I was laid up with the back surgery. I think it was like a B710, but B700 is probably more accurate. I tried to do it as accurate as I could with all the mods in the game, reflecting exactly what I did or did not do on this car. Seatbelts done. Seats done. I have the inside pretty much done. Fire extinguisher, the Chase Bays handbrake. I made these door panels out of aluminum. I've got my switches all set up, labeled. My odometer gauges are all hooked up. I just got done doing the valve cover gasket and torquing those bolts down. I am waiting for an alternator. That's one of the couple small things that are left. And all the power cables from the starter, the alternator, the battery are hooked up. My fuse box. Everything's grounded to the chassis. I've got my fuel pressure regulator and gauge hooked up here. My fuel rail. All the carbs are in. They still need tune, but I can't do that till the car runs. Radiator's hooked up. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I got my skillered grill cut. I had to modify it a little bit to fit this car with the air dam. I didn't have clearance when the hood's up, so I had to take one row out of the top. That'll go in once the car runs. Got horns, because the OEM ones didn't work. Got my coil, got my distributor, got my new wires. Let's see what else. Oh, I hooked up my wiper to only the high setting to a toggle, because I figured if I'm gonna need it, it's only gonna be when it's raining really bad. So there's no sense in trying to figure out the stock wiring besides that. I have figured out the linkage. I used the factory rod, basically right here. Bought another adapter for the top rod of the linkage. So that'll work right with my gas pedal. There's springs in this already, so I don't think I'm going to need a return spring. We'll see. If I do, I do. So yeah, that all works now with the pedal. I need to tighten it down once I take measurements, make sure that they're all even, then sync the carbs once it's running. I do have a strut tower brace I fabbed that will go on after all that's done. There's no point in doing that right now. If I gotta do a hot lash adjustment anyway, but that's what it looks like. This light is messing up my camera. I think that's it, really. Just a couple little things, and I'm good to go. So thanks for sticking with me through this. I thought I'd have this done last year, but with my back surgeries and everything, kind of set me back like 6 or 7 months. And I've been doing everything I can to get it done this year. And I also have the Benz back, and I made a hood for it, so I'll have a video of that soon too. I got a new GoPro. So I'll have two. I have a Hero 3 Plus that I'll just use for like a bumper cam or like a rear quarter panel cam. And then I have an interior GoPro, which is a Hero 7 Black. that I'll be using this year quite a bit also. So I'm trying to make it better. I got new mics, and yeah, thank you again for sticking with me, and I'm looking forward to making a lot of videos of this car and the Benz. Stay tuned.